welcome back to my channel. My name is BeeScrap and we are starting today with a new project with this paper collection from Nurial Scrap and Tips. She made a beautiful album with a cinch binding out of this paper collection, and I will make this album too with some different, I will change some different things. This is the first time that I will use a cinch, so I hope everything works well with the punching and the cinching and everything, but we will see. Let us start. I prepared all my pages so far. The album will have 7 main pages, so 14 single pages. And for our base page we need 2 pieces of paper that measures 7 inch by 8 1/4, and we will score on the 7 inch side a 1/2 inch. Here I have make a line. This is a template, and I make a line for the cinch where the holes will be, and we will have 1 base pocket flap. This will have always the same size, but I give you the measurements in the description box. Nurial made these out of some envelopes, but I don't have any envelopes, so I have to make something on my own, and this is what I came up with. This one. These are the 2 measurements that will come back in the album. For page number 1, we need our base page. On this there will be a flap and one of these base pockets, and this is a decoration. And I have my design papers, and we need a little pom-pom trim. But first we will start with our main page, with the base page. And for this we have to score. This is the 7 inch by 8 1/4, and we have to score on the 7 inch a 1/2 inch hinge on both pieces. Half inch. Then I will fold my fold line. So, and then we have to glue these 2 pieces together, and in this case I will make my hinge on the inside. So for the first page, we have to make these a little envelope. This one, these base pocket flap. And for this, I have a piece of paper that measures 5 inch by 8 1/4. 5 inch by 8 1/4. And we have to do here some score lines. On the short side, the 5 inch, we have to score a 1/2 inch on each side. So I turn this, a 1/2 inch. Then we go to the long side, to the 8 1/4, and we score this at a 1/2 inch and at 5 1/2. And my 5 1/2 is not good on this scoring board, so I will make a mark at the 5 1/2. And then I will score this at 5 1/2. So, and before I put my scoring board away, I will do here on my flap the 6 1/2 by the 5 1/2 by 6 1/2. On the 5 1/2 I will score right away a 1/2 inch hinge for the flap. And now we have to cut some of these 1/2 inch hinges. We don't need this. I cut this here in an angle. Here is the score line for the 5 1/2. And we can cut this long side off. And I cut the score line off. Now it looks like this, and here I trim also my edges from the pocket, here also. Okay, then I fold my fold lines. And we have to put only the glue here on these 2 hinges. On the bottom there will be these papers, and all of the papers for the decoration will have the same measurement. First of all, I will cut off here this white edge. So this is an 8 1/4 in the heights. 8 1/4. So I will cut my papers at 8 inch in the heights. 8 inch. And I have to trim here a little bit more. There is too much white on the edge. Now it's okay. And the width of my pocket base page is a 6 3/8, so I will cut my papers at 6 1/8. And 1/8. Do I measure correct? Let me see. Yep. So 6 1/8. I will write this down. I need a piece of paper. So, das ist mein Design Paper Base. 8 by 6 1/8. So. And I put this on here so I can see this. And I will make some decorative edges on this paper. I think I will use the stub. No. I will use the deco. Before I can glue this down, my flap on that pocket will be with a hidden hinge. So we have to make here an insert. And I have to see, where is my template? This goes on here. Here is my cinch. So I can shuffle this on here. Okay. I will use these dotted line for my as a guide. Jesus Christ, it's a little bit different for me today. It's so hot outside and my brain is melting away. So let me say we do this here a 1/2 inch from the corner inside, 1/2 inch. I'm starting here and I will end 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and I will end here. So that means I have to cut from here to that other mark. Now it looks like this, and I will distress here these edges. And this fits perfectly inside. Then I turn this and I glue my hinge. And we have to close here these insert with some double-sided tape. We have to close this like this, putting some tape over it. And we burnish this good down. And now it's closed. So, and then, where is my base page? It's here. This goes on here. And my little pocket flap goes on here. I think I will have this like this. Yeah, I will start from the left side. 1 1/4 or 1 1/2? 1 1/4. 1 1/4. I make a mark, and there I will glue here my pocket flap on. Here is my 1 1/4 mark. And I line this up. Try to be straight. And I burnish this down. And now we can place our design paper with that flap here on our base page. And this was not an incision, was not an insert. This was the incision. Sometimes it's hard to remind, or it's hard to remember all these English words. And I will start directly to work with my leftovers before I cut into another sheet. And I think this looks already really pretty. And then we can go here to the inside and these little pockets. On this side we have to glue our pom-pom trim on. So that means this goes on here. And I will use my red tape. Which one? I think this is a good size. So I put here some red tape on. And I burnish this really good down. And I put these trim on and try to be straight on the edge. So this I can cut off. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. And now we have to decide if we want to do here a tuck spot for some pictures. Here we have a tuck spot. But I think this will work. So I make here a tuck spot. First of all, I think I will go with a full paper on the inside. Let me see. I don't have too much scraps right now, but I want to let come back also here this blue one. Maybe this. Or I can do this one. I think I will use the stars. So again, I have to cut off these white edge. Then I measure the heights of my flap. This goes on here. And I will put here on this side from my papers some of these art glitter glue because of the fabric, just for the safety. And now we can make here a little nice tack spot. This could be very nice. Let me cut this, all these white edges off. Okay, did we need some craft paper? I think it would be nicer. I I need a scrap piece. I think I will do this with some craft paper, with some brown paper, but I do this without some hinges. I will glue this on 3 sides down, because the hinges will be give them more thickness, and I don't want to have this too thick. So then I need the height of my strip. And I distress this. Maybe I cut a decorative edge. What do you think with these? With this one? Let me try this. This is a scrap piece. I can do this again. Yeah, this looks nice. I will do this. So then I need here the length of my strip. And I have to cut here also this edge. Yeah, I like this. Okay, then I will put the glue here on these 3 sides. Quick and easy pocket. And there should be only some tags inside or some little notes. Finding the perfect spot, and I like this on here, so a little bit more space here on the bottom. And what can we do inside? I have something. There are not too much of these tags. The good thing about printable paper is we have a white backside, so you can write also something down on here, or we can decorate this. At the moment I will leave this like it is, and I think I can do a smaller tag also inside, and I will decorate these with some leftovers. So far so good, I like this. And we will decorate here the inside, and I will do this with my hopefully enough leftovers. So, and the closure for this will be here with these little, yeah, how to call this, Wäscheklammer, and with these decoration. But I found here in my stash these scissors, and I will cut this again with these edge, and it is this one, and this will be the closure like this. For page number 1. And I hope this is functional with the cinch border. If not, I have to do this one again and a little bit smaller. We will see. I don't know. So this is page number 1. I will look for some nice things here inside. Maybe I will make an envelope, I don't know. And here is place for a bigger picture. This is the closure. And we can go to the next page. For the inside of these pocket, I want to put here an envelope. And I try to use here these envelope punch board, but I think I don't know, I can't use this, I can't work with this. Maybe it's too complicated for me, I don't know. So I was searching on the internet for some templates for envelopes, and I found here these templates. These are 14 different templates in 2 different sizes, and I printed this on a really thick cardstock, and I cut them all out, I measured them, I wrote all the measurements down so that I can see which of these envelopes I can use. And I will use one of these. It is this one. So, and what I also did, this will be the outside of the envelope, and this is the back side, the inside. So I printed on the back side of this one here these, yeah, this is from a notepad, a paper, and I will place my template here on my paper. And I draw around this envelope. So, and I can cut this. this would be the envelope. And now I will distress around my edges, inside and outside. And what I also did not do is to glue these envelope together, because where is my page? I will put this here inside, and you can write something inside of here, a secret message or something like this, and then you can close this and put this back here inside. What we can do is maybe we can make a magnetic closure, but then it's not so easy to write on it. So I think I will leave this like as it is, and I put this here inside. And we have here an envelope for a secret message. Page number 2 will be a really quick page. I have here the inserts. In all of our main pages there will be an insert. I forget to tell this. So page number 2, we have to cut our design paper in our base size, 8 by 6 and 1/8, and this one here, and I will do there a tuck spot. There will be a tuck spot on that page, and we do some tags inside with some nice decorations. So first of all, I will cut my design paper in the perfect measurement. I leave this to dry, and in the meantime we can do here our tags. And I have here 2 tags, one bigger one, and this is in the measurement 4 1/4 by 6 3/4, and I have here a smaller one in the measurement 3 3/4 by 6 inch. I think we will do a nice edge. Which one? I think the scallop. We will use this one. And I will distress my edges. So, and for the back side, I like the idea here with this envelope and this spot for some writings, and I will make this here also. I will make the back side for a spot where you can journal on, and this will be the back sides of my tags. I have here these printable papers, and I will use for this one here these caro. here the wrong edges, but I think this is not bad. Actually, it looks really nice. You see this? Here it's the perfect and here it's the wrong one. But it looks cute. So I will leave this. This is tag number 1. And then we will go to the there you can place a picture. But we can do here some more decoration. Maybe one of these wooden flowers, some roses. I think I like this, but do I want this natural or do I want this a little bit more shiny? Then we can make here something with some embossing powder. I think I leave it natural. So I need again my hot glue gun. This looks really cute, yes. We do this without any embossing powder. we will have some burlap and maybe some jute strings, so I think to leave this natural is a good choice. I need some action paper. Time for a sip of coffee. And now, okay. Hopefully this will stay there. Looks good so far. Yeah, I think this will work. And these two tags will go here inside like this. And this is page number 2. Page number 1 and page number 2. We have to make our insert here for page number 1 and 2. And just a quick check. Yep. The measurement of our insert pages will be a 5 3/4 by 8 1/4. And I will round my corners on the bottom. And I will make some different edges. On this one I will make this a little bit more pointy. And we can decorate with all my leftovers. And this is the back side, front and back. So, and now I can put this here inside of my page. Yeah, I like this. Let's go to the next page. For page number 3, I have here my papers. And what we want to do, we need one of our base pages. So we have to make some score lines. These are some decorations. And we have to do again 3 of these pocket flaps. First I will score here on my base page a 1/2 inch. On the 7-inch side we score a 1/2 inch on both pieces. So then I will fold this. And we have to glue these two together. We can glue down our design paper for the background. I will make here these stripes. That means I have to cut this, and we can decide if we want these horizontal or in portrait style, like this or like this, but I think I will have these in portrait style. So then I have to cut this here at 8 inch. And then here these white edge, and we have to cut this at what did I say, 6, oh Jesus, how wide was this? 6 1/8, I think. Yeah, 6 1/8. 6 1/8. Then we have to cut the corners, and we can glue this down because we no, you don't have to glue this down. First we have to do all our little flap and flip pockets. Yes, of course. So that means we have here 3 pieces for our pocket flaps that measures 5 inch by 8 1/4, and we have to score at the 5 inch side a 1/2 inch on both sides, and at the 8 1/4 at a 1/2 inch and at 5 1/2. Inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and I have to move this 5 1/2. I'm going to turn this, it's a 2 3/4. Try to remember this, 2 3/4. So I don't have to make a mark. So a 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch, then a 1/2 inch, and 2 3/4 will be, yes, perfect. So again, a 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, then I turn this, and at 2 3/4. It's quicker. But I have to make myself a note. 2 3/4 turn. So then we have to cut. We have to cut all these long hinges. We have to cut this off. think I have to clean my fingers. Where is my baby wipe? My baby wipes. Clean hands. So this is the front, and I will put one here in the middle, and I will eyeball this. I will measure this. There will be one of these flaps here on the right side. And like I said at the beginning, Nurial uses some envelopes, all the same size, and I have no envelopes, so I made here these pocket flaps, and these will also all in the same size. One goes on here, maybe on here. This will go on here. Again, I eyeball this. And the last one will go on here. Yeah, not on the same spot as the bottom one. Not the same. What did I do? Will I do the same? No. Tiny bit space on here. And this will go like this. And we make another closure here with one of these clamps. And now we can start to put our design paper on, starting here on the inside with this one. So these are the flaps for page number 3. And here I have these little envelopes. This is with some stripes. And this is a dotted one. And inside of here I had 2 little tags inside. And now we have to make here our closure. And this is again the closure with this clam and the stamp. So this goes on here, and this one I will do this in this case like this, so I can see how deep I have to go with these design paper. This looks good. And this is page number 3. And then we can go to the back side to page number 4.